Ms. Holloway, if you have the ability to turn on your camera, you need to turn on your camera.
I can't turn it on.
Okay.
Good morning. This is call number 2021-08366 in the interest of Kalani Rhodes. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Jamisha Holloway Johnson. She's my daughter.
Sir, your name and your relationship to the child.
Devon.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, sir.
Devon Antonio Rhodes. That's my daughter.
Okay, and for the state?
Sade Parker, Your Honor.
All right, we got an original petition in a suit affecting the parent-child relationship. We're having a hearing, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, do you have some stipulations?
Yes, the parties stipulate that Mr. Rose is the conservator with the right to determine the primary residence, that the child support would be $217 and the cash medical would be $56, Your Honor.
All right.
Those are the stipulations.
All right, then what are the issues?
The issues are whether the conservatorship should be sole managing or joint managing, with Mr. Rhodes requesting sole and Ms. Holloway requesting joint. And Mr. Rhodes is also requesting that the visitation be supervised by Ms. Holloway's grandmother. And Ms. Holloway does not want that. She just wants a regular visitation.
In other words, she doesn't want supervised visitation.
Yeah, she doesn't want supervised visitation.
All right, let's proceed.
Your Honor, the state would like to call Mr. Rhodes.
All right.
Okay. Mr. Rhodes, you're requesting sole managing conservatorship, correct?
Yes.
Why are you requesting sole managing conservatorship?
Well, my daughter's in my custody. She's been with me for a while. I take care of her. I make sure that all her needs are taken care of. I just feel that I'm the safest place for her to be. Have a stable location. I have a stable job that I've been at for a couple of years now. I just feel that she's just safer, under my sole custody.
Okay, and when you say you feel that she's safer, why do you feel she's safer with you than with Ms. Holloway?
Because, every time I pick her up, it's at a different location. Or I'm dropping her off, it's at a different location. She's not clean some of the times when I get her back. We just have problems, different problems each time, And I just want it at a steady location. I don't have any issue with her seeing her or anything like that, but she doesn't have any steady location. So the reason I'm requesting it at her grandmother's house, because this has been the actual steady location that she's the only current stable address that she's had forever. I don't know any other address.
Okay, so you're saying that she doesn't have a permanent residence. Are you saying that she doesn't have a permanent residence?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're saying that she moves around a lot.
Yes. Sometimes I don't know where she's at. Sometimes I can't get a hold of her. She won't answer the phone till 7, 8 o'clock at night, and I have to get her to school the next day. I have to drive wherever she's at around town to go get her. it's just always an inconvenience, and it's building up to be very consistent, you know.
And go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, I'm just saying that, you know, with on her end, my daughter just has no place to actually call home. You know, she's around too much, you know.
Okay, are you saying she doesn't have a bed or she doesn't have any of those things when she's with Miss Holloway?
Yeah, she doesn't have any of that. She doesn't have her bed. She doesn't have her things, you know. She's from post to post. That's not where any little girl should how any little girl should move around.
Okay, those are the only reasons why you want sole managing conservatorship and you would like the visitation supervised.
Yeah.
You said yes. So
Yes.
no other incidents have occurred, correct?
No, everything is okay.
Okay, and there are not any current pending legal issues, correct?
Yeah, she has current things that she's going through. I'm not sure what the current status is on those, but yeah, she has her own current legal problem with with the child situations.
You said with the child situation, what do you mean by that?
Well, she just has a pending case with what initially started this whole thing. Well, with my daughter being found walking on the side of the road and things like that, when we couldn't get her to wake up after she'd only been with her for a couple of hours. So that's the current case that she has current at the moment. I don't know what other things she has going on, but with regard to my daughter, that's what's going on at the moment.
You said they found your daughter walking on the street alone?
Yes, ma'am. They found her walking on near a busy intersection, like type highway.
Okay, and that was when she was in Miss Holloway's custody at the time?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness.
All right, Miss Holloway, do you have any questions of Mr. Rhodes?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and ask him a question.
I'm trying to figure out why, like, with the situation with the legal situation, it was at my cousin's house. I was at my cousin's house. We were all there together.
Miss Holloway, Miss Holloway, I'm going to allow you to say something, but right now, Mr. Rhodes is on the witness stand. Hold on, Miss Holloway, hold on. Listen to me before you interrupt me.
I apologize.
Mr. Rhodes is currently on the witness stand. This is a trial. You are representing yourself. You have an opportunity now to ask him questions, not to make a statement. I'll let you make a statement later, but right now, do you have any questions for Mr. Rhodes?
Yes, because what me and him, Devon, why would you change him? Because me and you didn't discuss you getting sole custody of my daughter.
I told you that
No, you did not tell me that.
No, Miss Holloway. You get to ask a question. Mr. Rhodes gets to answer. It's a question, answer. This is not Judge Judy. You don't argue with each other. Just question and answer. So the question was, Miss Holloway, again?
We didn't discuss him having sole custody of my daughter.
Mr. Rhodes.
Yes. We discussed with me actually getting custody of her until she's able to go ahead and have something stable for herself. So in order for us to do that, I would need to go ahead and do sole custody so that I can make sole decisions in regards to her health and just different things like that. I don't want.
All right, sir. All right, you answered the question. Miss Holloway, you have another question?
Yes, sir. Divine can do anything he wants to do. I don't stop him from doctor visits. None of that. It's no problem with him being involved with nothing. It's no problem with him being involved in nothing.
What is the question, Miss Holloway?
I'm sorry. Divine, you know that I would let you get your daughter and you can be involved in everything. It was never no issue of you being involved in anything that she had going on at all.
What is the question?
I'm asking him, why do you feel like he doesn't, he feel like he needs sole custody to be involved with health wise, school wise, whatever else.
Why do you feel
No,
like
no, no, no,
you
no, 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 no. Mr. Rhodes, it sounds to me like you're going to ask a question. Now is not the time for you to ask a
okay?
question. Now is only the time for you to answer the question.
All right, understandable.
So, Miss Holloway, what is the question again?
I asked him why does he feel like so? Why does he feel like him having sole custody will stop him from what? How can I put this? Why do you feel like you don't have like? Why do you feel like you don't have say so in anything when I always include you in anything? And that you need sole custody to have
Oh,
say so or health wise, school wise, anything wise.
all right, there's the question. Mr. Rhodes, I can't see you, sir.
Yes, sir. I can't really understand the question, but if I'm answering it right, I feel like that I'm the safest place for her, and I feel like me just being her sole parent is the right thing to do at the moment.
All right, you have another question, Miss Holloway?
Yes, sir. Because that's you. I guess you misinterpreted it wrong. I'm telling you. Why do you feel like sole custody? I never stopped you from anything. So what? Why do you feel like sole custody is better to help you be involved? Like I don't understand because you're already involved. You was always involved. I never stopped you from doing anything, health wise, school wise, anything. Doctor's
I don't.
appointments, nothing.
All right,
All right.
I think he's already answered that question, Miss
No.
Holloway.
Oh, okay.
Do you have another question?
Why would he switch the things up that he said we talked about?
Why what?
didn't.
Why
I'm
did you
sorry.
switch up? Why did you switch the things up that we talked about amongst each other?
I didn't switch anything up. I told you when you get yourself stable and you have your own stuff, then we can make arrangements at that time. But that since then, I mean, nothing has changed. You don't have a job, you don't have a car with any kind of transportation, you don't have any place stable for. I feel like you feel like I'm trying to come at you, but I'm not. You know, I'm this is so that we can get some structure in what we got going on. I'm not trying to keep
All
it.
right, sir. All right, sir. Go ahead, Miss Holloway. You have another question?
Yes, but why sole custody and not joint custody?
It's the same question. Now you've asked it
But
three
no,
different
I'm
ways.
saying why can't we?
You've asked it three different ways,
Why
and he
can't?
keeps answering it, and you keep asking the same question.
Okay.
You have another question.
No, sir. No, sir.
All right, Miss Parker, call your next witness.
Your Honor, the state calls Jamisha Holloway.
All right.
Ms. Holloway, you're requesting joint managing conservatorship, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
And why are you requesting joint managing conservatorship?
Because I feel like I should be able. I should be able to see her without the same way I was allowing him to see her. I didn't give him problems with seeing his daughter. I didn't tell him no, he couldn't see his daughter. And then like the last few times he brought her to me, I wasn't at my grandmother's house, and the visits weren't supervised. He comes and get her on the weekend. I mean, I have been getting her on the weekends. I may be at my cousin's house or my friend's house. That's two people. That's
Okay.
the weekend.
Okay, so you're saying that there's two places that you would be, either your cousin's house.
On you, yes, ma'am. And then my
Okay.
cousin's house on Uvalde, and my best friend's house.
Okay, and at either one of these places, does your daughter have her own room to sleep in?
No, ma'am. We don't be over there like that.
Well, where's your daughter sleeping when she's with you then?
She sleeps with me on the air mattress at my mom's house.
You said on the air mattress where?
At my mom's house.
Okay, so then when you have your daughter, you either be at your cousin's house, your friend's house, or at your mom's house. So every time you
No, when he come, I'm sorry, ma'am, to interrupt you. When he comes to pick her up, I might be at my cousin's house or my friend's house, but I stay with my mama.
Okay, so so the child will be sleeping at your mom's house on the air
Yes,
mat
ma'am.
with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And previously your daughter was living with you full time, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And when she lived with you,
I
did
want a time frame there.
okay. When was she living with when do you say she was living with you full time?
He's had her for almost a year.
What
Okay,
was
so
the answer?
she said he's had her for almost a year. So what
Okay.
okay. And in that time, have you and Mr. Rhodes been able to communicate in regards to your daughter?
I mean, when it comes to communication, we can communicate very well because Devon is a good father. I never said he was a bad father. He does a lot for his daughter. But it's like sometimes my opinion doesn't matter. He's gonna do what he wants to do anyways. So
Okay, can you give me an example of that?
okay, like with the birthday party, he didn't ask me. He asked me, but he asked me what I want to do. But he still took it upon himself to go way in humble. Way in humble. I have no family members out there. She goes to school way in on the north side. I can't get out there. You could have came to me and we could have thought about it together to where it would have been easier on me and him. Cause this is the first daughter I ever got. I never got to see my daughter go to school. I mean, I'm way on a different side of town. I'm not on that side of town. I know I don't have a car. I'm working on getting it, but I like he could at least like met me halfway or something. He stays on the south side. Why she can't go to school on the south side? I'm closer to the south side to way down the northwest side. And then when I'm not able to make those things, I'm looked at as a bad person.
Okay, and why would you not want visits to be supervised by your grandmother at her house?
I don't live with my grandmother. I don't live with my grandmother. I don't feel like why should I have to go to my and then my grandmother has people in her house, so I can't stay a night in my grandmother's house.
Miss Parker, I haven't heard of the terms of possession and access. You're talking about supervised, but I don't know. Are you talking about standard possession?
Yeah, I'm saying this, he's saying he wants supervised through the grandmother. She doesn't want that. I was asking her why she didn't want that. She wants a standard possession order where she just has her on the weekends.
So the Mr. Rhodes is asking for a modified with just
No,
certain
he just
visitation.
no, he wants it could be like it's like a standard possession order on those weekends. The first he wants her grandmother to supervise. He doesn't have a problem with her staying the night as long as the grandmother is there with her. He does because that would be a set location. His problem is he says she does not have a place to live. She's all over the place. He does not think that's safe for his friends' houses, hotels, different things like that. And that's his issue. And he said,
So from Friday at 6 p.m. to Sunday at 6 p.m., the grandmother is going to be supervising the child the whole time. Is that what you're saying?
that's what he's requesting, yes.
Well, I
No,
mean, that's pretty impossible.
no, I'm gonna be at that location. If she's gonna stay overnight with her, they need to stay overnight at that steady location. I'm not asking for her
Okay, she
to
can
be.
do the grandmother doesn't have to supervise
No, grandma, she doesn't just.
24.
Yeah, this is all about location. All about
This is
location.
this is about where the child is going to spend the night.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, that's a different thing. All right, go ahead, Miss Parker. Sorry.
No problem. And by the way, at your grandmother's house, if you guys were to stay the night, would your daughter have a bed at your grandmother's house?
No, I can't even stay like that because there's nowhere for us to stay like there's no place for us in it. There's already people living there. More than my grandmother. It's my grandmother, my aunt, her boyfriend, her daughter, and my cousin. There's no other rooms or no space for us to spend night at.
Okay.
This has been the only address I've known her to be at stable. Like I said, since I've known her. All these other addresses.
All right, sir. Wait a minute. Nobody's asking you any questions right now. Go ahead, Miss Parker.
Okay, and Miss Holloway, how long have you been staying at your mother's?
For like a year. It's like not even a year, for a couple of months. A couple of months.
Okay, and so that you've been there for a couple of months, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And your mother would be okay with your daughter spending the night over there, correct?
Yeah, she's always okay with it.
And does Mr. Rhodes know your mother?
Yes,
And does Mr. Rhodes know where your mother lives?
yes.
Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness.
Mr. Rhodes, do you have any questions for Ms. Holloway?
No, I don't have any questions.
And is this your grandmother, or is this your mother, or is this Ms. Holloway's mother that you're asking to supervise?
Ms. Holloway.
Miss Holloway's mother. Oh, okay.
My grandmother. That's my grandmother.
Okay. Anything further, Miss Parker? Miss Parker's frozen. I guess we'll have to wait till she logs back in.
Okay.
Her computer has been frozen. Are you able to get a hold of Miss Parker? She got frozen and then she hasn't logged back in for some reason.
Judge, can I ask a question?
Not until Miss Parker comes back. Her old computer went out or something. Can she join by telephonically? We're trying to get in touch with Miss Parker. Her computer may be out. If she can come on telephonically, that might be a solution.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Rhodes and Ms. Holloway, I'm going to recess this hearing for a minute. You all just stay on the line. They'll notify me when Ms. Parker is able to come back online, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
back with Ms. Parker online. You have any further witnesses, Ms. Parker?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Miss Holloway, anything you want to say to me now?
No, sir.
Mr. Rhodes, anything you want to say at this point?
No. No, sir.
Ms. Parker, you have any kind of
No.
final argument? No.
No, Your Honor.
All right, court finds the following orders in the best interest of the child, appoints father as sole managing conservator, mother as possessor conservator with standard possession. Court orders adjourn possession and access periods by the mother. The child will spend every night at the maternal grandmother's residence. All of the stipulations are approved. Anything further?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
I
Thank
have
you.
some